Hello, Rutgers Church family. It's Ethel here to bring you our annual Black History Month message. This time, I want to tell you about Ruby Bridges. It was 1960 in New Orleans when a 6-year-old black child walked into the all-white William Frantz Elementary School. She was escorted by 4 federal marshals carrying guns. On that first day, when she walked through the crowd of mean, ugly white parents who screamed, cursed, and threw things, she thought it must be Mardi Gras. It wasn't Mardi Gras. This small black child walked through this violence every day of her first grade life. Can you imagine that? One solitary black child had to be guarded by United States federal guards in order to learn with white children. Can you believe those people? They were afraid of one 6-year-old black girl. In 1954, segregation had been banned in public schools across America. Many states resisted integration. They did everything they could to keep black children out of their white classrooms. Ruby and other black children had to take an entrance exam to get into the first grade. Imagine that. They thought no child could pass the test, but 5 children did. Ruby was one of them. At 6, little Ruby Bridges thought she was so smart that she was being sent to college. Instead, that one smart, innocent child was sent to integrated segregated school to carry our nation deeper into the struggle for civil rights. It was quite a burden for one child and her family to carry. Ruby's father lost his job as a result. Her family was threatened daily, and her grandparents lost the land they had been sharecropping on for 25 years. Ruby and her family were very, very brave. They helped open up the world of education, not just for black children, but for all minority children. Ruby often had nightmares during this time. When she did, she went to her mother for comfort. Her mother would ask her if she had said her prayers. Ruby would go back to her room, kneel by her bed, and tell God all of her troubles. And she said this always made her sleep peacefully. Ruby says prayer still works for her today. Unfortunately, many years later, when Ruby went to enroll her niece at the William Frantz School, she discovered that the school was impoverished and essentially segregated. There was no quality to the education. Only 3% of the students were white. Over the years, the whites had moved out and all but abandoned the public school system. Ruby was distressed and wanted to help. She formed the foundation and now travels the country talking to children to help them understand and to form new ideas, perhaps different from their parents. She wanted to promote tolerance and change through educating children's hearts by sharing her own special story. Thank you, Ruby Bridges, for your bravery, your courage, and your inspiration. And now I say to everyone today, things have got to be straightened out in this country. We must take the lead for our children. We need to get busy.